Chère Mademoiselle and Seigneurs, it's with deepest pride and great spreaders that we welcome you tonight. And now, we invite you to relax. Let's pull up the chair. As me and Salford proudly present our review. We would like you to be our guest. Okay, guys. I just had to do that introduction because, like I like to present my review of Beauty and the Beast, the night, the 1991, the one that I grew up with, one that came out when I was only 2 years old, and has like the best Disney story in the world. This one's my third favorite Disney movie because I love the story, I love the songs. Has my favorite Disney princess, Belle. Um, I think it has like the best Disney prince in it. Only thing I don't like about it is the villain. So I'll explain. I'll like let's start out with the story. The way they present it, everything with the beginning of it, with explaining with the windows, that is so perfect, and it shows how much Beast had to go through, and to me it made me. So I think that part was great. Favorite favorite song. Is there even a possibility to pick a favorite song out of this movie? Because we got "Be Our Guest," um, "Beauty," "Tale as Old as Time." There's something sweet. Um, this little town. Did I miss any? I think those are the only four. Oh yeah, we have Gaston's song. Um, and the second song that Gaston sings is when he's trying to repair the villagers to go and fight the beast. Out of those six, not really a big fan of I do like the second Gaston song a lot better. Um, Be Our Guest and Tale as Old as Time. Those two are so good. It's hard to pick which one's better because Lumiere knows how the guy who plays singing being Lumiere in that scene. He really knows how to sing, and the way that they make it. Do you even see Belle eat? Like the whole entire point of them going to that scene was because, well, I'm a little hungry, and like, did she even eat? All she did was eat that little gray stuff. Like, did we get what she needed accomplished? um, and this one I really like because the whole entire relationship, as far as we do not know how long it took for Belle and the Beast to fall in love. Because we don't know how long Belle was there. She could have been there for a week. She could have been there for a month. They don't say. They allowed us to think that she was there for a long time. So their love actually makes sense. And unlike a lot of Disney loves, they doesn't happen in one day. It doesn't happen in 3 days. This one actually takes time, and they did not get along at first because what did Beast do? Kidnap her father openly because he wanted to come in from the cold and to escape from some wolves. And not exactly the best thing that to fall in love with for Belle because she went there to go and save her father, and people say that she fell in love with her kidnapper. Now, she did not love him until he saved her. Like, she wanted to leave. She left to go and escape from him after he scared her after she went into the West Wing. After she told him not, he told her not to go in the West Wing because he wanted her to stay away from his rose. And when she went up there, he told her to get out. And she ran because she was frightened. Remember, the beginning part was very frightening with her. She had to because Beast wanted her to have a dinner with her, and he was trying to do it nicely. But she kept on saying, "No, I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna have dinner with you." Like, and Lumiere, Clawsworth, and Mrs. Potts were trying to coach him how to do, like, be polite. He even did it like this. "It will give me great pleasure if you will join me for dinner." Say please. Please? No, thank you. You can't just stand there forever. Yes, I can. Fine. Then go ahead and starve. See? They did not get along at first. People say that she fell in love with her kidnapper, and only reason why she started to fall in love with him, because he saved her from wolves. Like, she would have died if he didn't come and save her. And she was gonna leave him. Like, after the wolves pretty much tore him apart, she's about to get on Felice and take off. But she stared back at him and took him back to the castle. Now, she did not have to do that. She made sure that he got healed, and she had to put up with a lot because he would not sit still the whole time, like this, like, if that's my thing a little. And she puts it on the, that hurts. What hurts so much if you wouldn't hold still? And they did fight, and during that part too, because if you didn't run away, this would have happened. When you would have fighting me, you didn't run away. Well, then you should have been in the West Wing. But you should have learned to control your temper. So, I love that they actually had to earn the love. Like, before this, they did not, like, Ariel fell in love with Eric right away. She fell in love because for his looks. Same exact thing with Aurora, with Prince Philip. Same exact thing with Cinderella and Prince Charming. And the same exact thing with Snow White and her prince. Those four just fell in love with the guy straight away. There wasn't any conflict. There wasn't even no earning the love. Because in real life, you just don't meet a guy and say, "Oh, he's cute. He's hot. I'm gonna date him." No, the guy has to actually has to earn the right to date you. And he actually did earn it because he actually saved her. Even though, like, she did say, "By the way, thank you for saving me." And he actually calmed down and said, "You're welcome." Those two earned that love. And I loved it because it was earned. It was the first Disney love I actually think that was earned. And that's what I loved about this movie. And what I love about Belle, me and her are a lot alike. Both me and her love books. And some people think she's too perfect, but she's not. She got angry at times. She put her foot, she made mistakes. Like, she was not perfect. Now, let's get on to the villain. I probably already told you why I don't like him, because I just find him as a jerk. I noticed you're probably supposed to find him as a jerk, but I don't find him as a lovable one like a lot of people do. I mean, and I don't find he's not the only villain. The town is, because everybody's against Belle. Say, "Marry Gaston. You and him are both hot, so date him." But people don't realize. A lot of people don't realize that in any other movie, any other Disney movie, Gaston would be the one that she fell in love with. Like, how much you want to bet that Ariel, Aurora, Cinderella, and Snow White would have fallen in love with Gaston right away? Because you know why? Because only reason why they fell in love with their men, because they were hot. And she says, no, you are way too much of a jerk. You may be hot, but I'm not going to date you. And I don't like that the whole entire town's against her and saying, and like saying, you're weird. Like the very beginning of the movie, like um they're saying how like weird and impure she is. And she's just sitting there reading her book only because she is reading. Because back in those times, it was not it was frowned upon for a woman to be smart, and she didn't care. She still um said, "I'm gonna be the way I am, and you guys are not gonna change who I am." Um, so that's one of the reasons why I love this movie so much. If it had a better villain, I mean, Gaston, he can be pretty scary. At the very end, he is scary, and but I just don't like the fact. There's a lot of things I don't like, but that he's a jerk and stuff like that, and the fact that he actually kills animals. I don't like hunters, even though I do eat meat. I just don't. I would never be a hunter. Um, but I hate when people like flaunt their kills. If you're gonna kill something, actually eat it. Don't show it off. Like, ooh, I caught this kill. I'm gonna show it on my wall. Nothing against you people who do that. Okay, I get it. Those are trophies to you. That's me. When you catch something, you actually put it to use and eat it, or wear it to keep you warm, but not to use as decoration. So I'm sorry if that offends anybody, but because I know there's some people who like to do that, but I'm not one of those people. And that's another reason I don't like Gaston. So so I don't, like I said in my in the trailer, I'm okay with this movie being remade because maybe they can do the book better, can do what the book is. I mean, I still love this movie, but as always, Disney tries its best to make it where they don't have to show the darker stuff in fairy tales, and trying to make it where kids can actually watch it. And I don't mind that. I love that about them, that they actually trying to make it where kids can actually watch this. Because some fairy tales out there are dark. I didn't know that they were dark originally because of Disney. So I still love Disney so much because I think they're the only ones out there that continue to earn our trust with their movies. So, and now let me score this movie. I will give it a 9 out of 10. Um, Sully gives it all four of his paws and his tail. He likes the beast. And he likes the beast before when he is the beast because it reminds of himself. Okay, so think now, senors and senoritas, we pray that you have enjoyed our review of Beauty and the Beast. Now, take the state just left, exit out. And thank you for being our guest.